Hello YouTube. Today is July 20th 2023 and I wanted to do a video about my Saab 93. It's a 2008. It's got about 121,000 miles on it, and this is a common Saab 93 failure. What I'm talking about is the ECU, or the engine control computer or engine control module. I did a video about 2 years ago on my other Saab, a 2006 Saab 93, that had the same failure, except the symptoms were quite different. On the 2006, the symptoms were engine misfiring. There was a few check engine light codes, and so this one is a little different of what happened this time. The failure happened about a week ago. So this is not about how to do it, because I did that other video. You guys can go look for it in my list of videos, and it gave a detailed description of how to change out the ECM and how to use your laptop to program it. So this time what happened was about 3 weeks ago, I started having these symptoms where the car would start and it would die out, like in the morning, immediately after the engine would start, and it would die out. The engine would start, immediately die out. And then after a couple times like that, the engine would start and it would run for the whole day. And so, I scanned the system. There was no check engine light, so I kept driving it. And then I went on the highway on a Saturday, and I was cruising at about 70 miles per hour, and basically I lost all power. The engine just shut down, and I had to coast to the side of the highway, on the shoulder. And I kind of had this happen about 10 years ago on my other 2006 Saab, but it was a little different in that in the morning it just would not crank at all. There's no cranking. So this time when it died on the highway, again, I tried to start it, I tried to crank it, and there was no click. No starter sound, nothing. I mean, you turn the key and nothing. So I kind of figured, hey, maybe what I should do is try and just disconnect and reconnect the battery. Luckily, I had some tools with me in the car, and so I did that, and the car started up and it ran, and it ran okay. So that's when I started thinking, hey, maybe it's a bad battery ground. But that doesn't make sense, because if that's the case, if I just reconnect the battery, that shouldn't really make that much of a difference if I have a background. So then my suspicion turned to the ECU, and because it seemed what happened was when I reconnected the battery, I was basically resetting the ECU, and the car basically, it's almost like a laptop computer. And so the car got reset, and the engine computer was communicating again with the engine. So I went ahead and I changed out the ECU, so this is the unit, and that's the fail one, and the one that's in the car now is the good one. And I've driven it almost 300 miles now, and car runs great, no more problems. So I'm making this video because I wanted to share with any Saab owner that's having that problem where you have a car that all of a sudden would just stall on you, lose all power, and then you try to start it, and there's no cranking sound, no click, but then you might want to try reconnecting the battery, meaning disconnect and reconnect. And if your car is able to start immediately after that, I would definitely suspect the ECU having failed. So with that, that's pretty much what I have today, and hopefully this helped you. And if you liked the video, please hit like and subscribe, and may God bless you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.